Hi everyone. I'm here with a geography lesson today. So this is our second geography lesson. So I'm just going to share my screen, and we've just got quite a quick lesson today, really. So here we go. Sorry, it takes quite a while. Right, there we go. So it's Monday, the 1st of February. And we're looking today at, can I identify human features on maps? So today, things that you will need are obviously your English book and your pen or pencil, and you might want some maps. I will be showing you a map, but you might want some more maps of your own if you want to explore it a bit further. So first of all, let's recap what we did last week. So we looked at types of settlements. We looked at 3. I've thrown in a bonus one just to really get you thinking a little bit harder. So you can pause the video here and see if you can match up the names of the different settlements with the pictures and then the descriptions as well. Okay, so pause it here for that. Okay, so let's see if you match these up correctly. So I'm going to move them around and join them up together. So first of all, let's come to that. Actually, we'll come to the bonus one after, because that's kind of the challenge one, a hamlet. So let's start with our smallest of the 3 settlements that we talked about last week, which is a village. So which of these pictures did you think was a village? The correct one is this one over here. That is a village. And so for the descriptions for that one, well, a village, it can have, you've got 2 that say they're small, but a village can have primary schools and shops and post office and stuff. So that description is for our village there. So then we've got this really big settlement there, and then we've got something that looks a little bit smaller than that. So we've got town next. So I think a town is going to go here. Hopefully you did too. And which description is that? Well, it's going to be larger than a village with lots of houses, primary and secondary schools, as well as sometimes having railway stations and shopping centres, because it's not our largest type of settlement, because we know hopefully that a city here is our largest settlement. So we can see loads of buildings in that picture, and it contains all sorts of things, hospitals, universities in our cities, which leaves us with this one. And this is called a hamlet, and it's basically a really small settlement would basically might just have a few houses. So that would be somewhere very much in the countryside with just a few houses, and that's called a hamlet. So we've got a village, a city, a town and a hamlet. And if we were putting them in order of size, then obviously the smallest is a hamlet, followed by a village, then a town and then a city. So there we go. Right, this week we're thinking about human features. So we've thought about this before. I know when we were in Key Stage 1, we thought about human and physical features. So hopefully that's kind of ringing a bell with you. So we're going to look at human features on maps. So settlements like the ones that we've just talked about are human features on a map because they were created by humans. We can also call the specific buildings which make up these settlements human features. So we've got some examples here. So things that we might have in our different settlements. We've obviously got roads, bridges, shops and houses. We could also have big skyscrapers, obviously, if we're in a city, or even a farm, or something larger like a port, obviously where our ships come in. And then we've also got a harbour there as well. Okay, so these are all different human features, which obviously, depending on the settlement, you would find in different places, because you wouldn't find a port in a hamlet, obviously. So yes, those are some of our human features. So let's think about what human features do you pass on your way to school? Well, here I have a map. Hopefully you recognise the places on this map. So we can see that our school is, let me put a little circle around us. Our school is here on the map. So that's where we are. You can see the nice bit of green, obviously, will be our field. So thinking about looking on our map, what human features can we see? So obviously our school is a human feature, but what else is there? And can you see that next to where it says our school, there's a picture of, that's actually one of those hats that people wear on when they graduate. It's called a mortarboard. So we've got a picture there of that hat. Now, can you see that anywhere else on the map? Because I think I can see another one of these over here. So they've used the same image to represent schools, because this is the Ridge Junior School. So we can see that same, oops, I wanted to circle that. We can see that same image, which helps us locate another school. So this is called a key. So we would have I obviously got this from Google Maps. So on Google Maps, if I clicked on the icons, it would show me that these are all schools. Okay, and then if we come over here, obviously we can see the shopping centre, which are more human features. There's loads of human features in Yr3. And you can see that obviously the shopping centre has got these little shopping bags for all the shops, okay, so that we can locate those shops really easily. Now, some shops like Morrison's and Tesco's, they have a slightly different icon to Halfords, the shopping centre, and Pets at Home. So let's think about why have they got a different icon? They've got a shopping trolley, not a bag. So think about why that might be. So I think that must be what's the same about Tesco and Morrison's. Well, they're both supermarkets, aren't they, where we get our food shopping. So they've given those shops a different icon compared to the other shops in Yr3. Okay. Now, as you look at the map, you'll see lots of different human features. So we've also obviously got Wetherspoons there with a little glass. So obviously that's a pub. Another human feature. If we, obviously I can't zoom in on this one at the moment because I've just taken a picture of it, but you might be able to spot like some railway tracks or some bridges if you look on your maps at home. Okay, so I have got a selection of tasks for you today, or 3 tasks based on our human features and using some maps. So here is your choice of activities. You can draw a map of your local area and label some human features. You could also think about having a key, and so that if you've got shops or churches or things like that, you use a simple symbol, just like these ones, to represent those different places, just like they've done on Google there. Okay. Your second task that you could do, you might want to do this along with the first one. You can go for a walk and spot as many different human features as you can. So you might like to go for a walk and then draw a map of your walk. The third one is to spend some more time looking at some maps. So you can use the key to identify different human features, just like I was talking about there with our shopping bags and trolleys and things like that that have been used on Google. Okay, so you can look at maps online, or if mums and dads have got some maps at home, some paper maps that you can fold out and have a look at, they're always really interesting to have a look through and see what you can spot. Okay, so that's your 3 activities for today, and I look forward to seeing some of those on Dojo later on in the day. So really quick little lesson for you there, but hopefully you'll enjoy doing some of those activities this afternoon. So see you soon for another lesson, and goodbye.